Namaste, welcome back to my channel, my beautiful creatures. It's me, Liz, with Sneak Peeks Tarot. This is your mid-month reading for December 2020, from the 17th through the 31st for my Libras. As always, Libras, follow your own intuition in any situation. Take what resonates with you and let go what does not resonate with you. This is for your entertainment only. Okay, Libras, this is for the last 2 weeks of the year of December 2020. I know a lot of y'all are trying to get out this year already, but we still got this Jupiter and Saturn transit from Capricorn into, is a conjunction, but it's moving from Capricorn to Aquarius. So things can still happen towards the end of the year, changes. So we're going to go into your tarot to see what is happening for the last 2 weeks of the year. I'm going to take one card out for each week from the from the Archangel Power Deck from Doreen Virtue. Alright, Libras, so let's see what's going on here for the third week overall energy. Thank you. The Star. Okay, Libras. The Star talks about healing, hope. Okay, guys. It talks about making a wish. Alright, maybe it's good to say your intentions now, the things that you want to bring forth in your life, especially for 2021. But the Star is also the major arcana for Aquarius. Some of you could be dealing with Aquarius. That is your sister sign, okay, Libra? So some of you got the embodiment of the Star. Maybe some of y'all well known. Maybe, you get a lot of attention. Maybe people know you. Some of y'all might be famous or something, but the Star talks about hope and healing. Okay, guys? That's the main thing that the Star brings, is hope and healing. Okay, guys? So let's see what else we have for the fourth week of December. Show me the energy for the fourth week of December. So a lot of y'all Libras are healing at this time for the third week of December. Okay, have a lot of hopes and wishes for your future, trying to get over some things, possibly the things you went through during the eclipse on Monday, on the 14th. But you're healing. Now let's focus on this fourth week. Spirit guys, show me what the fourth week of December is showing me for Libras. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you. Five of Raphael. Yeah, I feel like a lot of y'all are healing. Maybe you have a little bit of sadness. Okay. Five of Raphael talks about having a little bit of regrets, feeling a little sad, having to let go of certain circumstances that, weren't as weren't doing nothing for you. Okay, I feel like you had to walk away from things that weren't emotionally fulfilling you. That's what I mean. So even though there's other opportunities, I feel like you need to let go. Look at the silver lining of things. Some things are a blessing in disguise. Okay, that's what I mean. But there is some sadness here. Okay. All right, so I'm going to take an Action Angel card out for you, Libras. So that way we can see what kind of action you can take for the last 2 weeks of December. A lot of y'all are healing, still sadness, a little bit of regret that you had to leave a situation that you probably didn't want to leave or it didn't turn out the way you wanted to. But let's see what kind of action you got here. Thank you, Spirit. The New Clothes. Every time I see this card, it reminds me of that movie, The Emperor's New Clothes. Not a movie, but the story, The Emperor's New Clothes. I feel like a lot of y'all are trying to reinvent yourself, starting something new. I feel like you're working on something new, especially when it has to do with you. Trying to do a, kind of a mental makeover here. I feel like you're taking things that, aren't of value and chipping away at it until you find something that fits you. Okay? So you're tailoring your life. That's what this card's talking about. Tailoring aspects of your life to better fit you. And this is why you had to leave certain situations. This is why you have a lot of hope. And, even though it makes you sad and you feel like some things just can't come into our new journey. Okay, Libra? We're just going to have to learn how to let go of certain things. All right, so I do have the Divine Tarot cards for your reading, so we're going to dive right into this reading, guys. See what's really going on for my Libras for the last 2 weeks. Your first card is the Five of Wands, power struggle. I feel like you're struggling with something, whether to, possibly stay or go in a situation. But I feel like the best decision is to, take control, be your own boss, control your own destiny. The Empress, excuse me, is a very creative energy. Okay, Libra. This energy talks about, this helps you reinvent yourself. I feel like a lot of y'all was struggling with personal issues, and now you're trying to like come out of that energy where you're trying to create something new for yourself. You're trying to look into your future. You want to, you know, make yourself more empowered, kind of, I think, the Empress is a very powerful card. It also talks that some of y'all could have been married, but or some of y'all could be expecting a baby. If you find out you're having a baby sometime this week, well, congratulations, or between these last 2 weeks, because the Empress talks about bringing new things, especially bringing a new life. But I feel like you're trying to put yourself as the Empress. I feel like a lot of y'all trying to create a more empowered personality, attitude towards life. That's why you have the Star card, where it's hope, where you're trying to make things happen for yourself, which is a good thing. Okay, so even though I know y'all going through a little bit of sadness and regret because some things you had to leave behind, I really feel like you struggled with this. This was an internal struggle, because whatever situation you had to leave wasn't horrible. It wasn't you know bad. I just feel like your values, or the way you see things, were being tested. I feel like, there was different aspects that you had to kind of accept or let go in your life. And, you focused on that. And now you're focusing on bringing in you, which I think it's a pretty, hard. Look at that. The Five of Cups again. That's the same as your first for the last week. Okay. It's telling me like this energy is your hopes of making new. And then this one is the sadness, being, you feel regret, sadness, but this is crying over spilt milk, guys. As you can see, she has two beautiful glasses in her hand. These cups down here are shattered, and you can't even put water in those cups. So, you're crying over something you can't fix. So the best thing you did was to let go and move forward and create something new for yourself. Okay, Libras? Yeah, I feel like a lot of y'all had to make a justified decision. I feel like a lot of y'all, this King of Swords is air energy. Okay, I feel like that is your, air energy. That's what you are. Okay, Libra. I felt like you had to make a just decision about the situation. Like, you had to be fair. Okay, I've been getting a lot of this energy about people trying to be fair and stuff, and making the right decisions for themselves, reevaluating their values and their morals, and their dreams. Okay, things that they thought once was possible probably feel like it's impossible now, and the things that felt like were impossible are more possible now. um I feel like a lot of y'all could have been in like a an illusion or a dream state type of situation where you thought everything was gonna be good, and then that perception was shattered. So this is why there was a lot of power struggles. I'm feeling like a lot of y'all are trying to reinvent this new energy. You don't want to be in the sad energy. I feel like you really want to be more true to yourself with this King of Swords and being justified in decisions you make. For a lot of y'all, I do see a lot of hope and a lot of healing coming in for the third week. And you might get a setback towards the fourth week, but I feel like you're gonna be strong. Okay, you're gonna be very confident and strong with the King of Sword. You're gonna be very, not strong. You're gonna be very what's the word, like, you're not gonna budge. There's no way. This is like somebody, the energy of somebody making definite decisions. Okay, so this is somebody that, even though you probably feel still a little bit sadness in your life about the situation you had to let go, Libras, I feel like you're sticking to your decision. With this King of Swords, you're very determined to not go back, and not to fall back into old ways. That's why I said this is a very justified decision, because you're trying to create something for your future. A lot of y'all trying to end situations and start something new, especially with the Empress. I feel like you got your power, you know, you want to be very creative. You want to be, and also nurturing. And the Empress also is ruled by Venus, so it's a Venus sign. Okay. So a lot of y'all probably, you know, are trying to empower yourself, loving yourself, making yourself more empowered to create something better for yourself. That's why, okay? But we're going to clarify, okay? We're going to start off with this Five of Wands. Let's see what kind of struggles you was going through. A lot of you had a struggle of letting go of the past, okay? You were still stuck in your past, maybe getting some nostalgic feelings, but I feel like a lot of y'all was stuck in the past and you needed to let it go so you can move into the future. Like you finally accepted it. That's what it is. With the King of Swords, this Five of Cups, and the Six of Cups, I feel like you finally accepted the past for what it was and you let go, which is a good job, because with this Jupiter and Saturn coming into Aquarius, you want to make decisions like that, okay? I feel like you got to make the decision that's better for you. Yeah, and the Queen of Swords here. Look at that. Some of y'all had to possibly went through a divorce, okay, in the past, and you're still trying to get over it, okay, Libra? You're still trying to get over this breakup, this separation. I feel like there's still a little bit of lingering energy within you. It don't necessarily have to be a divorce. It could have been some type of long-term relationship. You know, somebody you was with that you have a lot of history with. It was hard for you to let go. It was hard for you to break out of this cycle. And you cut them off. You finally cut the situation down to where you can move past it and create something better for yourself, okay? So we got the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles can talk about ways of making new finances. It can also talk about getting advice or going to see, like, you know, seeing somebody that can help you get through this. I feel like, you know, a lot of y'all don't realize that you can go see, you know, therapists and stuff like that. Or maybe like somebody older, like a mother figure that you know, got some advice from, and whoever this person was, they gave you some good advice. I feel like they kind of empowered you when they gave you that advice. For others of you, I know a lot of people see, I know the Three of Pentacles talks about working good together with other people and stuff like that. In this situation itself, I feel like somebody was looking for advice from probably another person about relationships, and realized that they, you know, like they went through the, what is it? Marriage counseling. That's what they went through. Like they even went through marriage counseling to see if they can improve this situation, this relationship. If it's not a counselor, it's somebody, um, like an authority figure or some type of motherly, fatherly figure that you had to talk to, somebody that had the expertise about relationships. But I feel like you had to talk to somebody to get advice, and it kind of focused you on, you know, what you needed to do to empower yourself. You know, I feel like a lot of y'all tried everything y'all could to get, you know, fix this relationship. Yeah, I feel like this is the Six of Wands. This talks about, it's about recognition. It's Leo energy. It's about recognizing, you know, the situation, taking control of it, being, you know, being a leader within it, focusing on yourself a little bit, even though you're getting a lot of attention from other people. I feel like some of y'all Libras could be, like I said when I first started with the Star card and the Six of Wands, could, you know, be recognized. Maybe a lot of people know you, or maybe you have some type of um, role model role where people see you. You got people that look up to you, and this is why you wanted to make some changes. It's about walking the walk and talk, you know, talking the talk, but also walking the walk. For some of y'all probably are people, maybe you are a counselor and you're always giving everybody good advice but never take it for yourself, and you finally accept the situation that you got to even take your own advice once in a while. You know what I mean? That's how I feel for y'all Libras, okay? Let's see why this Five of Cups is here. So this is a new journey. I feel like you're a little scared. You have a little worries about it, but I feel like, you know, because you have to let go of something in order to move into your future. I feel like this is a brand new future for you guys. This is a new beginning. I feel like you need to let go of the outcomes though and stop worrying about what's going to happen next and just focus on what's going on right now, because this is about taking steps into making yourself better piece by piece, like the new clothes. It's about finding the right material, finding the right thread, you know what I mean? You don't want to just go buy a shirt off the shelf. You want to make your own. You're creating your own future. You're not going by somebody else's picture of what the future is for you guys. All right. Yeah, I feel like a lot of y'all, you know, you had to release all this stress and burden. You let go of a situation, you dropped it, you gave up on it because you knew you had to do something better for yourself. You was trying to move into the future. I feel like a lot of y'all tried your best, you know, to overcome this situation, and you know maybe you couldn't overcome it because you kept listening to what everybody else is. But in reality, in order to come over this situation, you had to make the choice yourself. You had to realize that you know what you were worth, your what you needed for yourself, your self-worth. I feel like a lot of y'all gave up, you know, just dropped the burdens because it was becoming very heavy, especially if you try over and over and over and over again to work something out. Even if you went to counseling, even if you went to go see, you got some advice from you know, an older family member, whatever. I feel like you exhausted all your avenues into trying to work something out in this. Possibly could have been a marriage because we got the king and the queen of swords, but I also feel like there was a lot of arguments, you know, there was a lot of frustration, there was a lot of, you know, stuff that you need to let go of. um, and the perception of other people telling you how your relationship should go. And I'm not talking about like this person that gave you that advice, but I'm talking about other people. I felt like you try to hold on as long as you could until you couldn't. It was too heavy anymore. So you released all of that. I feel like you're now focusing on yourself, focusing on what you can do to bring a better future for yourself. I feel like you're very, how you say, um, you're being fair to yourself. Okay, I feel like a lot of y'all are taking this King of Swords energy and trying to be more logic, more justified in your decisions, um, thinking about it more air. You know, I feel like this air, or this air you have in your chart right now, Libras, is because that's what you do. You try to balance things out, and when things don't balance out in your life, you cut it out. So I feel like you're in this point where if it's not going to bring you balance, or if it's not going to help you out to move forward in your future, you're cutting it out. A lot of y'all making this is a final decision in what you're doing. I feel like you have to move forward. I feel like a lot of y'all need to move forward. All right. Yeah, a lot of y'all was really, look at this. You spent a lot of time thinking about the situation, overthinking it, possibly crying at night, being stressed out about it. That's why you had to release it. You need a peace of mind. Some of y'all needed something new, something fresh. You know what I mean? Okay, we got two cards here. Communication and the towers. Yeah, I felt like a lot of y'all. Okay, some of y'all made a rush decision, but I feel like that's because you want to get over the situation already. With this Nine of Swords, you're trying to get over the situation, but you're overthinking it a lot. You got the Eight of Wands, which talks about communication, things happening fast. And then you got the Tower card. So we are going to figure out what the Tower card is about. I'm going to clarify this Tower card. Okay, guys? Why is the Tower here for my Libras? Show me the Tower. Tower talks about making sudden changes in your life. And I feel like you had to make a sudden, fast change in your life. Okay? Star card again. Yeah. For those of you that are on social media, or you know something happened through social media, maybe you found something out, you know, possibly for some of you. Others of you, I feel like there was a lot of communication in between you and your person, and you know y'all just fell out. I feel like you want to just heal. I feel like you feel like there's more things coming for you, there's better things for you, because you got the Tower and the Star. That's actually divine order. Okay, guys? So usually when there's a tower moment, there's a star. So I feel like a lot of y'all had to go through this breakup, this divorce. You know, it was very hurtful. It was very strong, whatever it is you had to let go. And now you're in a position where you have to heal. I feel like some of y'all could have broken up through the phone instead of face to face because of it. Maybe they didn't want to give face to the situation. So you did it through a text message, which, I mean, you know, maybe that's why you're feeling so much regret. Look, the Five of Cups again is coming. You know, the Five of Cups is Five of Cups. I feel like, and it came out 3 times, 3 different decks, Five of Cups. I feel like a lot of y'all regret the way the situation ended or how it ended. I think it was through a phone call or through a message, not face to face. Yeah, I feel like some of y'all ended the situation could have been with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy here. I feel like you had to end it, but you know this person really loved you though. That's hurts. I feel like, you know, you loved it. You could have possibly loved this person really loved you, and it still hurts so much that you had to walk away, but you did for the best of you, you know, for a peace of mind. I feel like you was already stressed out. I feel like you tried, you exhausted all your avenues in this relationship. There was too many secrets. Okay. Pisces energy. So some of y'all could really be dealing with a Pisces here. But I feel like there was some secrets here. Who's keeping the secrets? Well, we'll find out right now. Somebody possibly fell in love with somebody new here. Another air energy, or, you know, wants new love. I feel like they're just indifference in this relationship. A lot of y'all taking some time or a break between this relationship and holding back your emotions and how you invest in this relationship because of it. All right, guys. Let me get one more card for this Four of Pentacles. Well, 2 cards, I guess. Yeah. I feel a lot of y'all need to let go of this past energy, whatever it was that happened. It's time to heal now. Um, for some of you, the person you're dealing with could possibly still be watching you, holding on to your energy really strong. But I feel like a lot of y'all are really trying to let go of that past energy and move into your future. All right, Libras. So I'm gonna leave it like that for Libras. You know, like I said, you're trying to rebuild yourself into a new person. I feel like you are trying to become the person you was. You probably felt like you was lost in this relationship, like you didn't have your individuality, you didn't have your own personality. I felt like you really need to break away and be free. You know, you was indifferent. It was like you were not, even though, you know, this person is still in love with you, I feel like you're not in love no more. I feel like you want new love in your life. Possibly somebody is coming in here with new love, and that could be another air energy coming in for you, Libras, but or fire energy, okay? But I really feel like it's time to heal. It's time to focus on your healing. It's time to focus on improving who you are, and, you know, taking this energy of creativeness and newness that's coming in for 2021, and, you know, that saying new year new you type situation, and really embody that. All right, Libras. So I'm gonna leave it like that for you guys. I love you. Namaste. Goodbye.